I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather. Everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money.
They just didn't have. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
Stephen A. Smith has made a startling claim about Floyd Mayweather, suggesting the boxing icon could be heading toward bankruptcy after being linked to an alleged $42 million scam. Even though Mayweather reportedly earned more than $700 million from only 2 fights, signs now point to serious financial trouble. His status as one of boxing's all-time greats may still be intact, but the money issues surrounding him appear to be growing harder to ignore.
Are you holding other fighters accountable, like Floyd, for example? I mean, Floyd doesn't even know his opponent's name, so are you holding him accountable to that? Floyd should still be fighting people that, you know, he at least people that know that his opponent's name and stuff. Are you saying the same thing?
Hold on. A couple things. Number one, last time I checked, Floyd retired. These are exhibitions that he had, but I don't even count these. Floyd will tell you that himself. When Floyd, I didn't count Conor McGregor as a boxing match. That was a damn exhibition. I ain't paying no attention to that with Floyd. No way on earth. Not at all. That's number one. Number two, here's where you have to give Floyd his respect. He's a pioneer from the standpoint of his willingness to buy himself out of the contract with Top Rank, free himself up, and not be a prisoner to the promoter. So albeit in a different kind of fashion that Jake is doing it to some degree, Floyd's a pioneer in that regard. And the kind of thing that Jake is taking to another level, Floyd initiated. Julia, that is the truth.
I understand he initiated, but do you think it tarnishes his name to now be taking these bullshit I can't even say it. No, you don't think it does at all?
No. Here's the reason why. He's retired, number one. Number two, he had already proved himself as a world champion, made a whole boatload of money, got $700 million in 2 fights, for crying out loud. He did all of that stuff. Then he retired, and he's announced that essentially these are exhibitions. He's just having fun with it because he's getting old. He's 45 years old now, and he did what he came to do. That's entirely different than a 25-year-old on the come up, knocking people out, okay? I mean, that's entirely different ballgame, dude. It's not the same.
Stephen A. Smith has seen up close the extravagant lifestyle Floyd Mayweather enjoys, from his massive home to his collection of luxury cars and even his private jet. Because of that first-hand exposure, Smith is familiar with the level of financial success Mayweather has reached and the wealth he has accumulated through his career. Having witnessed that empire for himself, Smith offers a perspective shaped by what he has seen of Mayweather's business success and the way he handles his money.
What's your definition of toy?
Well, private jet, Enzo, Bugatti. Let's walk over here. I'll show you a couple of toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. This is sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys.
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black LA, white Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Let me see what's the number. We go 3 1.
And you don't drive them.
It's close to 15 million. You're right. It's close to 15 million.
Fresh reports have cast serious doubt on Floyd Mayweather Jr. Claim that he invested in a $42 million apartment portfolio in Manhattan. Just over a month earlier, Mayweather had announced what he described as his biggest deal so far, saying he had acquired 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. But according to Business Insider, there is no evidence that such a transaction actually took place. Mayweather later uploaded a video to Instagram claiming he had purchased the apartment buildings outright and insisting the properties belonged entirely to him with no partners attached. Business Insider pushed back on that version of events, reporting that ownership records for the buildings had not changed and that the properties were not in Mayweather's name. As a result, many people have started asking why he would make such a major claim about his finances if it was not true.
Ever. All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
All right. Well, now we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there. Whew, it's a tough one. I'm trying to understand as a real estate person myself what exactly he is communicating when he's saying that he owns this, because they're trying to make it seem like he doesn't, but what it seems like is that he owns shares.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is often regarded as the highest-earning boxer in history, a distinction built on both his dominance inside the ring and his talent for turning fights into massive events. When he stepped away from professional boxing in 2017, he left the sport with a legacy defined by huge performances and enormous paydays. But retirement did not slow down his taste for expensive purchases, as he continued spending on luxury homes in Los Angeles and other high-end items that reflected his wealth. Even with all of that success, reports later emerged pointing to major financial problems behind the scenes. Among the most serious was his reported $22.2 million debt to the IRS, an issue that is said to have been a major reason he returned for exhibition bouts after retiring.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
Mayweather's return to the ring appears to have been driven by more than just a desire to fight again. With debts piling up and his spending habits remaining costly, he stepped into an exhibition match against YouTuber Logan Paul. But after the event, Paul made a surprising accusation, claiming that Mayweather never paid him the full $3 million they had allegedly agreed on for the fight. He later shared his frustration publicly on social media, suggesting that Floyd had failed to honor the financial terms of their deal.
Did you fight Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose?
Nah,
What happened?
he didn't pay me. I wish you'd pay me.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You got it on you by any chance?
I have it in Nigerian money. I'll give you 10 million in Nigerian money. That's about $1,100. So is that your only loss, was Floyd?
No, I didn't lose. It was an exhibition, so there's no loser.
There's no loser in exhibition?
No.
So you both are winners? It's like a tie. That's
I
not a
don't
good
know.
feeling. It's like tongue kissing your sister or something. It's not a great feeling.
Controversy surrounding Mayweather's finances also drew attention from others in the boxing world. Oscar De La Hoya, a longtime rival and frequent critic of Mayweather, didn't miss the chance to weigh in publicly. In a comment that mixed humor with criticism, De La Hoya mocked Mayweather's continued participation in exhibition fights and hinted that it might be time for him to walk away from them for good.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
Adding to the growing criticism, Logan Paul joked that Floyd Mayweather could be broke, further fueling doubts about how solid Mayweather's finances really are. Paul mocked the image of Mayweather as a financial giant, implying that no one truly knows where all of his money is ending up.
Floyd Mayweather is bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the Walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't really care. I just want my money.
When Floyd Mayweather was asked about Logan Paul's claims that he still hadn't been paid during an appearance on the Pivot podcast, he tried to wave the issue away. Mayweather told the interviewer that he had love for YouTube and insisted the payment had not been ignored, only delayed, saying that money does not always arrive immediately. His answer came across as an attempt to sidestep the accusation, framing the situation as a simple holdup rather than directly addressing whether he had failed to pay what was owed.
Logan Paul, he said you owe him some bread. How you feel about someone making those type of accusations?
That comes with the territory.
Right.
And you got to realize, when you used to getting, to them, that's real money. And I like YouTube because I don't mind getting a YouTube check.
Shit, we getting a YouTube check.
Right.
This is going to be a big YouTube check.
Yeah, so, the money is not coming fast enough. That's why when they say money on the back end, as far as pay-per-view, it take a while, And he shouldn't trip. If he feel like he done great numbers and we done record-breaking numbers, then I understand. Nothing comes right away. Just like I'm still collecting checks from fights 7 to 8 years ago. I'm still collecting checks. Why? Because I made smart moves and I'm my own boss. So they hate when a table is turned.
Right.
Look how many years they've been owing us money. But we don't never trip. So now when the table is turned, they say, oh, you owe us something. Be happy with the biggest payday you ever got in your life.
During an interview with sports commentator Stephen A. Smith, Floyd Mayweather was asked what mattered more to him, his legacy or his money. Mayweather, whose public image has long been tied to wealth, said that while he had earned more than $800 million throughout his career, building and protecting that fortune had always been a major priority for him. Former fighter Chael Sonnen also offered his take on Mayweather's finances. Known for speaking his mind, Sonnen suggested that Mayweather's decision to step back into the ring after retirement could be a sign that he had already burned through a large portion of his fortune. Sonnen pointed out that Mayweather once made around $60 million in a single night, an amount that should have been enough to set him up for life financially.
First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete over Christian Ronaldo.
You think it's...
I know it is.
So if you had to guess, what do you think's the most Floyd ever made in a fight?
Oh, I think that Floyd's, he's probably made about 60 million before in one night. But no, there's 100 million, 130 million. It just didn't happen.
I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
Do you think he blew through all of his money?
I'm claiming for you, he in his whole career has made about 100 million. People think he made 130 in a night. I'm sharing with you he didn't. No boxer's ever made 130 million in one night.
Joe Rogan, the well-known UFC commentator and podcast host, has also spoken about Floyd Mayweather's habit of putting his wealth on display. Rogan noted that Mayweather is one of the rare athletes who has consistently made his lavish lifestyle part of his public image. Whether it was showing off his mansions or highlighting his collection of luxury cars and expensive watches, Mayweather appeared to fully embrace the attention that came with his fortune.
The only person who's been able to do like that is Floyd Mayweather. He's the only guy who's been able to just be balling out of control, flashing money, $1 million watches, a fleet of super expensive cars, and still everybody up.
He does.
He's the only guy. The thing about Floyd is he never lost his discipline.
I don't think he was doing drugs or drinking. You know, he kept his...
Floyd would famously run home from the nightclub. So he would go out in Vegas, he'd be partying. It looked like he's partying, he's drinking water. And then he would have his driver drive, and with his pants on, jeans on, he would jog home. And the dude was always training, never got out of shape.
Dude, the jog home in jeans isn't the torture. The torture is sitting around a bunch of drunk people drinking water in a club. I jog home all night.
As questions about Mayweather's finances continued to build, another serious allegation surfaced, this time from boxer Gervonta Davis. Davis claimed that Mayweather had been held in Dubai over unpaid debts tied to expensive jewelry and other luxury purchases. According to Davis, Mayweather was unable to leave until those financial obligations were taken care of. The accusation only added more momentum to the speculation that his money problems may have been far more serious than he publicly admitted.
Let's talk about this picture of Mayweather in Dubai that's going viral. Here's the backstory. According to Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather is being held hostage in Dubai over unpaid debts. Boxing agent Rick Glazer confirmed Davis's comments by saying Floyd is desperately trying to work things out with Dubai's court system. And that's why my comment, blink twice if you're stuck there, on this post is getting a lot of attention. Mayweather still hasn't addressed the situation, so stay tuned.
When Leonard Ellerbe, the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, was questioned about Gervonta Davis's claim that Floyd Mayweather had been held in Dubai over unpaid debts, he chose not to address it. Instead of denying the allegation or offering any explanation, Ellerbe dismissed the question and moved on without clarifying the situation.
In my opinion, Tank is the best fighter in the entire world. And another terrific opportunity on June the 15th to go out there and show you guys why he's the top dog.
Just out of curiosity, bro, you said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying, again, Tank's that guy. And for all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class, he's coming to get each and every one of you guys.
Adding even more uncertainty to the situation, Mayweather claimed that he had simply been traveling the world for 2 months. But that explanation was challenged by Gervonta Davis, who alleged that Mayweather had actually been stranded in Dubai because of financial problems.
Tank Davis and blasted Floyd Mayweather and told the world that Floyd over there hanging like a piece of rotisserie by them oil men with that long money, got him held hostage till he get that money back. And y'all know Floyd be lying too. Floyd trying to, I've been out of town, I've been traveling the world for 2 months, but you look at Floyd, he ain't got no haircut or nothing, and he sent him there. And then Bill Caney said, oh, what account you on? Why we ain't on the Floyd Mayweather account? He said, oh, this is a guy account that I'm cool with, or that I know this his account. Why you can't get on your own account, Floyd? Not hating on Floyd. Floyd didn't touch a lot of money, more than I probably ever see in my life, y'all. But at the end of the day, y'all got to look at it like this. Ain't no 40-some-year-old guy who done made $500 million finna be out there doing exhibition fights. All right, then y'all don't know about it. He sold a Bugatti, and Bugatti don't want to deal with him before because he sold a Bugatti that he had and got more off of it. Floyd going through it, but y'all don't want to believe it. And I wish nothing bad on him, but the truth is the truth. Floyd got to pay them folks their money. Them oil folks over there do not play the race.
Speculation about Mayweather's financial problems kept growing. Some people tried to push back by saying he had donated large sums to support homeless people in Los Angeles. But Mayweather's own Instagram posts from Dubai created more doubt around those claims. Because he was still active online from there at the time, many began questioning whether the reports about those charitable donations were actually true.
Now, this comes amid, rumors of Floyd Mayweather being stuck in Dubai because he owes people money. And, these are coming from trustworthy sources, Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather, people who know about Floyd Mayweather's inner life. But back to TMZ. So they reported Floyd Mayweather was courtside for last night's pivotal Clippers versus Mavericks game, but before money got to the arena, he was handing it out, blessing 3 homeless men with $30K. Now, there are no pictures, there is no video of this happening, but there is an official TMZ article, and TMZ usually gets it right. TMZ also said, we're told Mayweather began talking to the guys and decided he wanted to help, so he busted out his backpack and blessed each guy with 10 racks. I don't want to show my face, but Floyd just gave us 30,000, Reynolds, one of the men, said after receiving the gift.
Gervonta Davis was not the only person to back the claim that Mayweather had been held in Dubai.
Turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
After the Dubai situation, reports claimed that Mayweather was no longer allowed back into the city, adding another layer to his already troubled history there. The alleged ban was said to be tied directly to the financial problems surrounding his luxury, spending, and unpaid debts. If true, it marked a major turning point in Mayweather's relationship with Dubai and underscored the consequences that can come with living an extravagant lifestyle while failing to stay on top of major financial obligations. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.